How's it going, everybody? My name is Sai, and today we're going to be taking a look at Kingdom of Giants' new album, Passenger. Now, I'm pretty much a noob to Kingdom of Giants, so I've never really known their older work. I did Wayfinder was the only song I've listened to them by them listened to by them, and I liked it a lot. It was like synthwave metalcore. I was really down with that. So I decided we were going to give this album a look when it released, and lo and behold, a couple days ago it did just that. So not much more intro needed than that, I think. So we're just going to get right into it with the first song, Two Suns. Boop. It's either quiet or something's dying. Oh no, it's quiet. Okay. Cool. Already coming in with the heavy guitars. Okay, let's turn this up a little. The synthwave elements are, I say synthwave, the retro-ish elements are a little bit muted. Okay, pretty standard structure so far. I really like the screamer, dude. The screamer is, you can hear a lot of his voice in the screams. There's a lot of, I don't really know the technicals. I think it's false chord, but... We're gonna go in for a breakdown. I feel like structure-wise that makes sense right about now. Yeah, that was okay. Back to chorus. Nope. They're throwing curveballs. I like it. Okay.
But you cannot hide. This is Sean Keith calling to find out where the hell the Kingdom of Giants songs are. Call me back. Later.
Alrighty. We're on to the next one. Oh! There it is. There's that retro sound. Okay. Ooh, use of the kill switch there is really nice. His voice works really well with the style. Just that little tiny filter on it to mesh it in with the electronics. He's got almost like a hip-hop cadence with his screams in those parts. I really like it. I think I do too. Man. Those heavy kill switch guitars just really work with this electronic style, man. It sounds awesome. We're early, but I'm already gonna heart this one. Yeah, that mixed those electronic elements in with the metalcore bits really, really well. I like that a lot. That's a definite heart from me. Already getting those standout tracks. Just starting the album though.
I think it's good to hurt sometimes. You'll never understand. No matter what I try, you think the truth is still. I believe in the lie.
That was a fucking good line right there. I like that you can understand what he's saying even while he's screaming like that. All the best screamers, you can really make out what they're saying. Okay. So far we're going for a pretty similar structure across these songs from what I've noticed. At least the first three. It's like minor tweaks to the timing, that's about it. The way those drums pulled out. These vocals remind me of something. Ooh, I like that. A slow breakdown with the atmospheric synths in the background. Oh yeah. That's another fucking heart right there. I can see myself getting a little tired of the formula if it doesn't mix it up somewhere in the middle here, but so far we're off to a very, very, very strong start. They're mixing these elements in such a great way. And it's like not something I've heard before too, which is, it's refreshing whenever you get that in this genre. It really is. But like even in these really heavy songs, they have those atmospheric synths just going full tilt. And it doesn't take away from the heaviness. That was an interesting filter there. Oh, rip and tear. I heard rip and tear. Let's go, Doom. Let's build up with it. Oh, again. Again with the... Yep. Heart. Those electronic elements in the middle of a breakdown. That's the winning formula right there, dude. It sounds so unique. and just pleasing, honestly.
It's been casting shadows over me. I can feel the earth beneath my feet. To all of the deep.
The stripped down section was interesting. What are we thinking so far, chat? I'll be liking it. Unless you've already heard it, obviously. Huh. You know, I said synthwave core off the cuff when I heard Wayfinder. I didn't realize I was going to be so to a T on it with the whole album. Like, damn. Well, this is just an intermission. This is not even going to be a build-up. Okay. Enjoy your water. That led in awesomely. A little bit of pitch modulation in there? Okay. Ooh. This song is really hitting the extremes here. And that really soft poppy interlude, and then it's just been skin shredding the whole other time. Here we go. Now we're meeting the two. That's really interesting. Fuck, that is really interesting. That's an immediate album standout right there. The sense of progression is just amazing. Okay, I would need all other metalcore bands to start taking notes right now. That's how you use gang vocals without sounding cheesy as fuck. It's basically the only way you can do it. The only way to use gang vocals without sounding cheesy as fuck. Do that more often. Now here we are on Wayfinder. I already know I like this song. Heart Away. So we have hearted every song on this album so far. No skippers. Oh wait, not every song. Two Sons did not get the heart, but still. I like the diversity of the screams on this track. Like, he goes between those, like, shouts to this kind of chanting, and the regular screams, just some good shit. It's how to keep them mid-range but still sound diverse, regardless. You don't have to go super high or super low to sound diverse. I already know what's coming. Let's just get all situated here.
Is it clear?
Yep. I'd say this song actually aged well too. Like, I heard it as a single, but it's still kind of a standout. Such a vibe. Yeah, some good shit right there. That's some good shit. Blue Dream is next. Now. Gonna build up to a explosive chorus. Not quite. Okay. The Viber. Very interesting song. It's like it's keeping up the tempo of the rest of the album, but it's definitely dropping out the heaviness a little bit. I'm still liking these atmospheric elements they have splattered all over this thing. It's preventing some songs like this from sounding like filler. You know, let me let this song end really quick. Ooh. That hit out of nowhere. Okay. Ooh, that hit out of nowhere. C-Dub, just for you. We'll do your track after we're done with Full Album Friday if you're still up. How about that? Sound good, buddy? Just because it's you. My twin. Yeah. Sleepers? I'm not sleeping through this. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, fucking sleep? Wake the fuck up. Okay. It's starting to hit what I was worrying about with the album. It's not bad, but oh, that's cool. The vocoder effects there. I would like to see a little bit more than standard metalcore song with synthy elements thrown on it now. I want to see tweak it a little bit, you know, do something crazy. I know they can. I can feel it coming. Feels like it's a little too soon for this kind of part. What do you got cooking up? Maybe a breakdown? Yep. The breakdown's fucked, don't get me wrong. Like, everything here is doing really good. It's just... like, 9 songs deep. Let's do something new. Okay. What are we gonna do with these last 3 songs? That's what I'm curious to hear. What are we gonna do with them? Chug chug. Jaunt. I'm really liking these verses. These verses are, they're freshening it up a little bit. I'm not sure about there's another soaring chorus, but the verses are twisting. Or we've just turned up the heaviness to 11 for this song. Then turn up the synth wavy elements for 11. Smother everything in reverb. It's tough to deny it though, man. I mean, I am starting to complain a little bit about the lack of diversity, but the songs are still bona fide bangers. And that is ultimately what matters, honestly. Like, for example, I'm tired of this formula, but I'm still going to give this the heart. Because if I wasn't listening to a whole album, this would be a fucking banger. A fucking banger. Yeah, C-Dub, exactly. I'll explain after the album, like my mindset with sameness on albums. I'll give a little brief. I think it'll be important to understand where I'm coming from. I really like this riff. Come on. I want to carry this into something crazy. Let's. Loving that piano bit. Okay. Some burgeoning hope here. Very sulky lyrics this time around. Very sulky. Okay, I'm gonna give them the credit here. This is different. They have done what I asked. It is a different. We're moving the grade up a little bit just because of that. Yeah, that was a different song. Was not my thing. Like, the differences were, I mean, they weren't for me, but I can give credit where credit's due. It was different. Credit where credit's due. Last song, The Ride. Now, if I read correctly, this one has a feature on it. Feature that we might be fond of. Cap it off with a banger. Let's go. Fuck, I was just about to rag on the lyrics, but then it's one of the best breakdowns on the album. I like how they're using Courtney for her trippy, dreamy singing, as opposed to the obvious for Courtney. I really like her clean vocals, dude. She sounds almost disembodied here. Oh, there we go. There she goes. Oh yeah, by the way, Heart, obviously. Oh, this is... Oh! Oh! This is a very interesting semi-breakdown sort of thing. A little electronic thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll close this off on a trippy note. Let's talk about that. That was Kingdom of Giants Passenger. What did I think about that? I was really liking it for a bit there. I was really liking it. I was like, damn, this is so inventive and unique. And it is. It is absolutely inventive and unique. Kind of crumbles under the weight of the premise, though. And by that I mean, I feel like they found something, they established a sound they wanted to go for. It was really cool. Then they just did it for the whole album, which can be said for consistency, but for like a 30-minute burst album, that would be fucking awesome. This was 46 minutes. This is almost a 50-minute album, which is on the longer side of albums. I feel like maybe they could have trimmed a little fat to make it a bit leaner. Maybe some of these songs didn't necessarily need to be the full 4 minutes across the board. But just overall, just felt like there's a lot of repetition. Now, when I consider repetition in an album, I'll hear a new sound for a song, and I'll really like it. You know? And so for there, that sets the album at S already, because fucking outstanding. And then the more I hear that same sound repeated over and over and over again, with little variation, I kind of start ticking it down in my head. The score starts going down just a little bit, like crawling a little. So by the time we were getting to Blue Dream, we were sitting at around a B, and it got saved by a couple of really strong tracks at the end. The feature from Courtney was awesome. I love how they used her dreamy vocals for most of it, and then came in with that shocker with her punishing screams that She showed her full range. It's on point as always. Speaking of the screams, the screamer was definitely my favorite of the two vocalists here. He had a shitload of different sounds, despite the fact that he mostly hovered around his mid-range, except for a few exceptions. He had a great deal of experimentation with his voice, how the tone was coming out. Sometimes you get that like Devil Wears Prada, like yelling feel from it. Other times it was a more standard metalcore scream. I'm just big fan of it either way. The synthy elements make it stand out so far above the cut, dude. Who would have thought? How do you get a fucking really heavy, immersive sounding breakdown is to throw some retro wave synth atmospherics over the whole thing. Just run a pad over chugging guitars, and it makes it sound so special and unique while still retaining a similar structure to other songs. Now, all that being said, this brings up my opinion of the album quite a bit. I do wish there was a little bit less repetition as a full experience, but on its own, if I were to take any of these individual songs, I would enjoy listening to almost all of them, just on their own. And that has to be said. It's a really great collection of songs, maybe not the best album, if that makes sense. Either way, still getting a very high score, 8.7, A- for me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in chat right now. And we will go over that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Thank you all for watching. And